This profile covers Sam Altman, from Y Combinator startup factory to OpenAI CEO at the center of the AI revolution. We'll trace looked, the YC era, the ChatGPT inflection, the AGI mission, the Microsoft partnership, the 2023 board crisis, and the global regulation debate. Altman is among Silicon Valley's most influential operators, celebrated as a visionary and questioned on safety versus speed. Stay to the end. Altman's journey started at Stanford, computer science, then dropout to build Looked, a location-based social app in Y Combinator's winter 2005 batch. Looked wasn't a massive exit but built network and operator credibility. Green Dot acquired it in 2012. Then he became YC president, shaping batch quality, demo day culture, and famous essays on startups. Early bets on Stripe, Airbnb, and Reddit built an angel track record that later helped OpenAI fundraising. The lesson: running a startup factory creates deal flow and narrative power. OpenAI launched in 2015 as a non-profit, develop AGI safely for all humanity. Founders included Musk, Greg Brockman, and Ilya Sutskever, research-first culture. Altman became CEO, raising capital, scaling compute, recruiting talent, the operator role. The capped profit structure and multi-billion Microsoft partnership unlocked GPUs and Azure capacity. GPT-3, GPT-4, then ChatGPT in November 2022, the consumer AI inflection when households worldwide tried AI for the first time. ChatGPT turned AI from a meme into a product, viral growth on a free tier, the fastest consumer adoption narrative in tech history. Enterprise API and ChatGPT Plus built a revenue engine. Every tech giant had to respond: Google Gemini, Anthropic Claude, Microsoft Copilot, a full industry reset. Altman's keynote culture, stage demos, world tours, policy meetings, CEO as evangelist. For investors, platform shifts create extreme winners and losers simultaneously. Altman's philosophy: intelligence will eventually become cheap and abundant, so scale early, deploy safely, iterate fast. Compute is a strategic asset: GPUs, data centers, energy, whoever has compute trains frontier models. Iterative deployment: ship in the real world, learn, improve. Lab-only safety is insufficient in his view, though critics say move fast patterns repeat. The moat question: model quality, distribution, ecosystem, or just capital. Objectively, AI became a default topic in boardrooms and classrooms worldwide. The developer ecosystem: millions of apps on OpenAI's API, a new software stack layer. Altman sits at policy tables, US Senate testimony, EU AI Act discussions, the industry's public voice. Side bets like WorldCoin, digital identity, run as a controversial parallel track. Private market valuation records reflect capital access when the mission is compute-intensive. Lesser known, Altman's startup essays from the YC era remain cited: How to Start a Startup material still taught. Fundraising Superpower, intros, speed, narrative clarity, operator skills researchers alone don't provide. The November 2023 board crisis, fired Friday, back by Tuesday, calm public posture amid internal chaos. Personal life relatively low-key versus Musk, vegetarian, heavy reading, sci-fi influences on long-term AGI thinking. On mistakes, the November 2023 board drama was OpenAI's biggest governance failure: CEO fired, employee revolt, Microsoft involved, then reinstated within days. The non-profit mission versus capped profit incentives confused investors and the public. Trust gaps between safety and speed camps: Ilya Sutskever later started Safe Superintelligence separately. The lesson: even mission-driven orgs need clear governance. One weekend shook global AI trajectory. On controversies: copyright lawsuits over training data, the New York Times and creators took OpenAI to court. Safety researchers departed, public letters on alignment versus deployment speed. AI power concentration: does one company control frontier AI? The Sky Voice demo dispute raised celebrity likeness ethics. Deepfake fears in election cycles: critics highlight gaps between Altman's policy promises and platform reality. Practical lessons: platform shifts reward speed plus capital access combined, Altman leverages both. Don't ignore governance: the board crisis proved mission alone doesn't replace structure. For builders, build on API ecosystems, not demos. For investors, private AI valuations are high, regulation risk is real, public pure-play exposure remains limited. Copy Altman's narrative clarity and network, don't copy governance shortcuts. That's the arc. Looked, Y Combinator, OpenAI, the ChatGPT inflection, the AGI mission, the board crisis, and the controversies that come with frontier power. Comment who we should profile next, Dario Amodei, Satya Nadella, or Andrej Karpathy. Subscribe for more finance legends on TwoMinFinance. Education only, not investment advice.